Okay, first of all, the security outfit which has been launched, that has started.
Doctor, please go on.
This issue that has to do with Agunechemba security outfit that's been launched by the state government currently has started work. But one of the things that has not been so clear is their modus operandi. And we cannot understand that security is a global issue. It's not like a personalized stuff. There have been complicities, issues that have risen from the oppressions. And I think that the plan, I think is not properly planned before the setup. I think it's not properly, there's no formula. The formula they must have used in setting it up has a lot of loopholes. So I think that maybe they need to go back to the drawing board, because the drawing board of everything is very important before you can even take off to know what you are doing, whether it's security or any other thing. And security, to cry out, is not a media stuff. It's a very serious issue for anybody that is engaging in it to have a master plan, clear master plan, before the person can be able to kick off and know what he's doing. This is not issue about Anambra only. This is issue when you want to take security serious.
Now, Dr. Nwafor, let's take a look at Anambra in just a second here. The instances that are being raised is that the fact that there are security agencies that are not apparently that are not non-governmental, let's put it that way, that may take matters. In this case, the worry is that these outfits may take matters into their own hands and arbitrarily, well, maybe sentence people to this or that. It also extends to when it comes to securing people's lives or properties and all of that. With these non-governmental agencies that act as security agencies, it's also giving them a hand to overreach and overact. There are cases of extrajudicial killings, not by authorities that are governmental, but by non-governmental authorities that are security. What's your take on these?
See, when you come on issue of extrajudicial killing, this is where the problem rises. Because I could remember there was a report all over social media of 3 boys that the parents were saying they were not kidnappers. And we have not heard anything concerning that till now. And you see, that is a major concern, because when you take out life, an innocent life, you can't bring it back. So there need to be proper check on the activities of Agunechemba security outfit. Because when these things are not properly checked, you will see the people who are really doing the security work going off to do so many other things. But these are more of the reason why extrajudicial killing is a very, very bad thing. Whenever it comes, whether it's in Agunechemba security, whether it's Agunechemba security outfit, or it's even in the police, any other paramilitary agency. So these are things today the government have not been able to debunk or clarify on that particular allegation that filtered everywhere. And you see that people will be much concerned. Because as I said, once a life is taken out, you can't bring it back. And if you take an innocent life out, no matter what you pay the family or whatever it is, it cannot bring the person's life back. But if the person is caught in the act, let him face the consequences. But there should be proper check to avoid extrajudicial killing, because this is not funny if it happens. And they need to clarify the issue already on ground.
Now, Doctor, now that we're talking about security and just extrajudicial killing and all the security aspects, whether by government or not government, let's also talk about the security in and of itself in Anambra State. It's been plagued with the sit-at-home order by the indigenous people of Biafra, which is IPOB. There's also the situation of kidnappings as well. And following the news of the death of the kidnapping and death of one of the lawmakers, Justice Azuka, I'd like for you to just give us an insight as well. And we also understand that a member of the family has also been a fallen victim to the security threats in Anambra State.
Can you repeat his question?
It's her, not he. I was asking about the security issues, and now that we're talking about it.
I'm sorry, can you come again?
So what she's asking about is the fact that these security agencies have been implicated in very many and different instances. One of these instances actually involves a relative of yours. So if you can speak to that, is what we're talking about.
It's a relative of what?
Okay, Dr. Onyeka, I'm hoping that this will come clearer. We hear that there's an instance that involves a relative of yours when it comes to extrajudicial killing. So we'd like to talk about that instance. If you do not mind.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Some days back, a cousin of mine, who saw kidnappers and was running away from the kidnappers and jumped from the bridge, and this young man died. You see, and this thing happened inside the city. That's why I keep on saying that security takeoff should have a master plan. It is not all about media parole to make things look so nice, to score some point in the media. If these people are very, very serious in doing whatever they are doing, the work should intensify. Like my cousin is dead, it can be, the life cannot be brought back again. Under this administration, 2 people close to me have lost their life. One was my auntie that was killed on her way to church. The second person now is my cousin. These people saw the kidnappers and jumped from the bridge. And the kidnappers shot the other person. And you see, this raises so much concern about the security issue in Anambra State. It has nothing to do with party. It has nothing to do with aspiration. It has everything to do with securing life. Today, my cousin's family has been thrown into mourning. Serious mourning. So they feel so devastated. So you see, imagine the number of other people that we experience such a thing, losing their loved ones, and that's the end. And today, the life cannot be brought back, even if you arrest the people that have done it. So they should go after these people more, not sitting down and making it to look as a media. So I'm saying this whole thing as it's more of like a media stuff. There should be more intense push to push out these kidnappers from Anambra State.
And what is the psychological impact?
It's heartbroken by the death of my cousin.
Okay then. Doctor, what is the psychological impact on the people of Anambra State? And what is the state authority doing so far regarding this impact or effect on them?
The effect on them is so high. It's traumatizing. You know, people might not come out to speak, but...
Instance that involves a relative of yours when it comes to extrajudicial killing. So we'd like to talk about that instance. If you do not mind.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Some days back, a cousin of mine, who saw kidnappers and was running away from the kidnappers and jumped from the bridge, and this young man died. You see, and this thing happened inside the city. That's why I keep on saying that security takeoff should have a master plan. It is not all about media parole to make things look so nice, to score some point in the media. If these people are very, very serious in doing whatever they are doing, the work should intensify. Like my cousin is dead, the life cannot be brought back again. Under this administration, 2 people close to me have lost their life. One was my auntie that was killed on her way to church. The second person now is my cousin. These people saw the kidnappers and jumped from the bridge. And the kidnappers shot the other person. And you see, this raises so much concern about the security issue in Anambra State. It has nothing to do with party. It has nothing to do with aspiration. It has everything to do with securing life. Today, my cousin's family has been thrown into mourning. Serious mourning. So they feel so devastated. So you see, Imagine the number of other people that will experience such a thing, losing their loved ones, and that's the end. And today, the life cannot be brought back, even if you arrest the people that have done it. So they should go after these people more, not sitting down and making it to look as a media. So I'm saying this whole thing as it's more of like a media stuff. There should be more intense push to push out these kidnappers from Anambra State.
And what is the psychological impact?
It's heartbroken by the death of my cousin.
Okay then. Doctor, what is the psychological impact on the people of Anambra State? And what is the state authority doing so far regarding this impact or effect on them?
The effect on them is so high. It's traumatizing. You know, people might not come out to speak, but to a larger extent, the people feel very, very unsafe. Very, very unsafe. And you know, as I said, there needs to be more serious approach to this particular issue. There's more serious approach concerning security. Security is more of intelligence. It is not for the media. Let me give you an example. When the Minister of FCT took over the FCT, we could remember very well that kidnapping was in high rise here. Virtually, you can see cases of kidnapping in different parts of Abuja. Onyeka swung into action. Before a couple of weeks and months, Abuja became safe. So this is what I'm saying. People are still afraid. Forget about the launch of the security outfit. They are still afraid. Because if nothing has happened, at least it has affected me sitting down here. I'm a victim of the insecurity. 2 very occasions. People that I love so much, people that are connected to me, they have lost their life. Today, their life cannot be brought back. So a lot of people are going through a lot of psychological effects, even me. So that's why the state government needs to wake up and rise to its responsibility the more. Because if I can't believe that I can still lose my cousin when a security outfit has been launched. After all the media things that were displayed by the security outfit and the state government, and I can still down here, throughout yesterday, tears was all over my eyes. Tears. I couldn't even imagine that this could happen to someone close to me. So it's only someone that have not paid ransom, someone that have not had his loved one kidnapped, will not understand what is actually going on. This is not politics. This is the fact.
Doctor, it seems to me that this issue is just far beyond a government intervention, because the state government have said that they've asked, the citizens or the indigents or residents of Anambra to come out and not stay at home, for the sit-at-home orders every Monday, but still the persons live in fear. There's also a cultural part of this, and that is the Ohaneze Indigbo and the other influential cultural groups and elements that are instrumental when it comes to the people. Should they also step in? Is this just far beyond the government? Should Ohaneze Indigbo and these other cultural, influential political groups that can step in to sort of sway influence over the security and maybe speak to what's going on there?
Say, as security issue is business of everybody. Both the person who is living in Anambra and the person that are from Anambra, but they are not living in Anambra. But first and foremost, the state government has to show the approach, the will to lead before others will follow. Different organizations, even churches, everybody has a key, a role to play when you come to issues of security. Because when you preach against some certain things to make people not to take a wrong route, when you have to advise some youth to make them not to think of a wrong route, but then the state government has greater role to play. Because when the state government kicks off, everybody will key in. But when the government is not serious or is not doing as much needed as it needs to do, how do you expect others to? What they say, what people end up doing is securing themselves, securing their community, securing their house. But every organization, whether Ohaneze Ndigbo, any other organization that their agenda stands clear, has a role to play. But the state government has to be the pilot before anybody can start playing role. Because no matter what you say, it is the state government that has the funds. All the other organization does not have budget to fight insecurity. Taxes and levies and federal allocations comes to the state government. So they are the one to kickstart, and every other people will come in. See, nothing stops the state government from calling a security council meeting that expands to other organizations. But that's why I say the seriousness of the state government is key. And I've not seen the 100% seriousness. I cannot give what is happening 100% at this point. Even if I wanted to, losing my cousin have shown me that that this whole thing is more look like because of the 2025 election that is in November. So they want to build the confidence of the people. So why are kidnappers? Only this week alone, I have seen on media, 3 people has been kidnapped in Anambra. So that means these kidnappers doing this are not even afraid that something has been kicked off. Because by now they are supposed to be on their heels at this first time. Even if they have to come back, the normal thing, they're supposed to be on the run immediately. So it shows that a lot has not been taken into consideration on this security issue.
I mean, as you rightfully put, 2025 is just, the elections for November is just around the corner. And whoever is going to continue with the mandate of the people, security is at the forefront. And this is a conversation that continues to evolve. There's also the issue of, drug use and drug abuse in Anambra State as well. And the infiltration of illicit drugs into the state. That's another conversation entirely. And how these feeds into kidnapping, as well as, the proliferation of small arms. But we're out of time. But we must say thank you so much for joining us. And again, our hearts go out to you for the loss of your loved ones. And may their soul rest in peace.